Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Now, I thought we would talk a bit about two books that I am absolutely loving at the moment. I finished them, of course, so I thought let's talk about them. So, Thriller, The Woman in Silk by R.J. Gadney. I absolutely loved this book. It was such a thriller. I, from start to finish, was hooked. Totally hooked. It was just so well written. It was very much a spooky tale, and I really enjoy spooky things. So this to me was really good, and I really enjoyed the time period that it was written in, and also just the plot on it. I won't give spoilers, don't worry. But just the plot that this was on was so clever. It was almost like a movie unveiling in your head. It was almost the same as The Woman in the Window, which is, as you know, my favorite book to date. So this book was definitely up there. I mean, if you can't go home, or you are in your home and you are terrified to be there, then where would you go? I mean, that to me was like, oh, this is going to be dark, this is going to be good. And it definitely was that. And I loved Hal Sterling. He's the main character that the book is set on, and I liked him. At the start, he was really hard to sort of crack that I'm one with the character now type of thing, because he's ex-military and veteran, and he was very much that hard type of guy. But then later on, he just opens up, and you sort of open up with him and go on the journey with him through his mental health from being in the war and seeing things he cannot unsee, and then going on medication for that. But then, does the medication make him actually see bad things, or is there something actually going on in his family mansion that he finds out about? So that is something where you need to read this to find out more about it. And I loved it. So I'd give it 8 out of 10 stars for that one. Absolutely loved it. Pretty much the whole book is based in the house. It very much has that Wolfman feel, like the movie Wolfman, not the old one but the newer one with Lawrence Talbot in it. It was very much like that, and I think of Hal Sterling as a older version of Lawrence Talbot. So let me know what you think. I'd love to know. If you want a good thriller, this also had a little bit of Asian influence, hence The Woman in Silk. That's the only spoiler I'm giving you. So there's the silk at the front here, and it's placed in the snow at Christmas time in London. So yes, definitely one to pick up and read. Then we've got our thriller sorted. Now we've got our fantasy. Chains of Gold by Cassandra Clare. I loved this book. It is a whopper of a book, but I loved it. It was so good, so beautifully written. Definitely reminded me of what is her name? Jennifer L. Armourant. And she did a Storm and Fury. So I am a huge fan of Zane and Trinity, as you know, in Storm and Fury. If you want to check out my Storm and Fury book review, check the links down below, and even just go into my content and have a look. I also, in the same video, talk about Holly Black in the Cruel Prince series, Folk of the Air saga, and that is also so similar in writing to this, and they are actually best friends in real life, Cassandra Clare and Holly Black. So it's only right that they are writing styles are almost the same. So definitely check that video out. This is from the Shadowhunters world that she does. If you don't know Cassandra Clare, she writes about the Shadowhunters. So the Shadowhunters hunt demons. So it's all about angels, demons, shadow hunting, covens, all that type of thing. So it's definitely up there with Storm and Fury. Only thing missing is the Warden, aka Gargoyles. So that's the only thing missing there. So no, seriously great book. It came out probably 2 or 3 months ago now with Isolation. I don't know where we are. What's today? I don't know. So It came out a little while ago. It is absolutely fantastic. So check this out. I love the gold filigree as well in the title. I love anything with gold in it. Same with the Cruel Prince. It has gold in it as well. So that was another thing that was similar with this book as well. So this is the world of the Shadow Hunters. So check these out if you want to know more about Cassandra Clare and what she does and what she's about. What is she about? Check it out, what she's about, and then you'll know. So I loved it. I loved James and Lucy Hannondale. I liked there was a little bit of eeriness in it too, which I loved, but it was also that very Twilight young YA in this fantasy book. I feel it was very YA feeling, but it might get a bit darker as time goes because we're only on to book 1. This is The Last Hours book 1, collector's first edition. So we've got maybe 2 more books to come. I don't know if it's a 3 series or if it's even more. I don't know if it's going to be like her normal books. Some, like the Clockwork ones, are 3 books. So this might be also a 3-book series, or it could be with the Shadow Hunters and be... Oh my gosh, she has so many more, like the City of Bones and things like that. It goes on for so long. So if you check her out, make your decision of what you reckon it's going to be. That's going to be interesting when we find out. No, I really did love this book. I'll read you the blur so that you can get an idea as well if you don't have it in your collection. So it says, love cuts deeper than any blade. Cordelia Carstairs is a shadow hunter, a warrior trained since childhood to battle demons. When she travels to London, she encounters childhood friends James and Lucy Hannondale and is drawn into their world of glittering ballrooms and supernatural salons. See, I actually liked that about the book. I liked the whole idea of a small town girl with powers going to New York and seeing the glitz and glam. For some reason, I do enjoy reading books about New York in that era with the glitz and glam. So that to me was another tick on the box here. All the while, she must hide her secret love for James, who is sworn to marry someone else. But Cordelia's new life is blown apart when demon attacks devastate London. Trapped in the city, Cordelia and her friends discover the dark legacy has gifted them with incredible powers and a brutal choice which reveals the true cruel prince of being a hero. I actually meant to say cruel price of being a hero, but do you see how close and similar they are? They're like the same. So the cruel price of being a hero. But who's the hero? Is it James? Is it Lucy? Is it Cordelia? Is it Alistair? I'm not going to tell you. You're going to find out yourself. So I want you to get onto this book or get on to this one. Please do it. These books were so good. So thriller, fantasy, okay? The two combined, this one wasn't going to escape me. The two combined, I'm telling you, you are going to absolutely love it. Love these books. So yeah, with that said, that is done. So let me know what else you want me to discuss. Is there anything else you want me to book review? Is there a book that I should know about that I don't already, which is, I don't know, surprise me. Do I know my book stuff or not? I don't know. So you tell me. Is there a new release coming that you want to talk about? Is there anything about Cassandra Clare you want to talk about, or Holly Black, or any of those? Is there something from their collection that you love or hate about the books? Did you like the Cruel Prince books? Do you like Chain of Gold? Are you excited for the second book to come out? I know I am. But are you? So let me know about that. And let me know if The Woman in Silk is something that you really enjoyed, because I'm just shocked. I'm just shocked if you don't like this book, because it was up there with Woman in the Window. And you know, for me, that is like, Woman in the Window is up here. So this book was like 8 out of 10 stars, I reckon. So yeah, really hard to beat. But let me know. And let me know if you can get it, because I don't know where you are. I'm in Australia, so isolation is still on. So let me know where you are, and if you can get any at your bookshop, or let me know what you see. I'm so jealous because I can't wait to go to another bookshop and be able to pick out a few new books that I've got my eye on. I definitely have a list, but I can't go get them yet, and I'm not about to go online and buy them as of yet because I've got so many already. But I want to wait until I can, go, because I enjoy the going to the bookshop and actually buying and looking, and I always come out with more than what I set to get. But the life of a reader, I don't know, whatever. So yeah, okay guys, well, I'm gonna go. So click the link down below if you want to see any more videos. And also comment down below as well if you want to talk about anything, or you just want to tell me what you're reading now. I'd love to know what you're reading now and what I should read and what I should review, and if you like these books or where to get them, let me know. And also like and subscribe, help a sister out, because I am new and I'm starting off, and YouTube life is scary and I'm just doing the best I can, so help me out. And make sure to hit that notification bell as well, so that you know when I can get when I get new videos up. You'll be the first to know. And let me know if you want Roberto, my Konya parrot, in another video, because he came in today for some for some filming, and well, I don't know if you can see, but there is bite marks in my books now. So the little book eater bit through my books, so I'm not happy about that, but parrots and books do not mix together. But with all that being said, if you want him, if you want to see him, if you want him on my shoulder while I review anything, let me know. Alright guys, well, I will catch you on the flip side. Bye.